Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, what a crazy past couple of days it's been. Not only have my sinuses been up crazy, but so has my headache. So I've had one of my headaches for the past couple of days. So today I really needed to do something, worthwhile. So I went to the grocery store. I've done a few chores out here, but I want to give you an update on the chicken and the fox situation. Ruth is fine. I found her. She was tucked up in the cubby hole in the goat barn. So I took her some yogurt and just let her stay in there. That way she could get her hydration and her nutrition without having to come in. So I just quickly put her some yogurt in there and went, there you go, little girl. And let her come out on her terms and not everybody trying to eat her food. So now, past couple of days, she's been coming out. Ruth has not felt very good for a while. She's going through molt, and she really tends to get really down when she goes through molt. I don't know why, um, but she normally pops out of it really well. But this time, she's really suffering. She's 3. Um, I should. I'm going to tell you the story of Ruth. Ruth's name is actually Ruthless. She was bought with 16 other chicks, came through the mail. I had to go to the post office and pick them up. They were banded together in a little box. She is the only one I have left out of all of that. Now, I did trade some when I got the Great Danes because the family that sold me the Great Danes, I shared some chickens as part of the deal to make it a little better for them and their family and, kind of make the deal a little sweeter for them. So some of those chickens went to them, quite a few of them. I lost some, obviously, and Ruth is the last one. I'm sorry, I just saw Pumpkin hightail it, so I don't know if I have a. See, every time I come out here, it's like that fox is watching me. I don't think that's what it was. But anyway, Ruth was mean. She was absolutely mean. She was mean to her siblings. She was mean to the next group of chickens, which would have been the following year that I hatched. She was mean to everybody until one day. It was, she was about a year old and she was farting around out there. And I went walking out through there and I heard something and I looked over and one of the totes had been flipped over and there was a chicken underneath it. I was like, really? So when I flipped the tote over, it was Ruth. And she's a pretty good sized bird. She's one of my gray olive eggers. And like I said, I bought her from Mount Healthy Hatchery. Very healthy bird. And from that moment, because I made certain that I got her some water, I think I even gave her some milk and I gave her some treats and food and stuff just to make sure that she, was going to quickly, if she needed anything, like how long was she been in there? I had no idea. But at that moment, she changed her opinion of me. And then when she changed her opinion of me, it showed me that I could change my opinion of her. So I now love her. She's a great bird. Matter of fact, if I'm outside, well, she's not doing it right now, but if I walk out the door, she's the first one that comes up to me and starts grumbling at me like, "Hey, get you get your feet out here." You know, she's the first one that comes up to me and lets me know that. And then Cider, of course, comes up because she's crazy. But there you go. That's the story of Ruth. Not the Ruth in the Bible, but my Ruth the chicken. So I think we did really well on our grocery in shop this morning. I did get a lot of appetizers, but that's because 'tis the season. Get the oven out, make some soup or make a really nice salad, throw in some mozzarella sticks into the oven. You got a few of those. And at the price, it's a good stock up price. And I only got one of each because, it's like, I don't need all of that. But I am working in my big deep freeze, so I'm rotating food out to feed to the dogs and to the chickens. So the next food I make tomorrow is going to have venison, and I don't know what all I pulled out of the freezer, but there's some meat that needs to be cooked for them. So that's what we're doing, and I'm putting food in and pulling food out. So I had room for some appetizers, and I thought, you know what, perfect timing. So I threw them in the big freezer. The husband doesn't know they're there, so he's not going to get in there. He will not get in the deep freeze. So we can hold them off for, you know, Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, January when we're snowed in, we can't get anywhere, those times. So Friday, I'm going to be doing a shop, and I'm going to be doing a lot of candy and snacks and sugary cereals for my granddaughter's box. Um, I'm going to send her a Halloween box this year. I'm going to try to find a tote um, for the right dimensions to see what it's going to cost, and I'm going to ship her a Halloween tote. Unless we get to see each other, and then I'll have it with me and I'll just give it to her. But I want to do some special stuff. So you're going to see me. I might show you the box and show you what I put in the box, and as I gather for the box, because I only have like a week left before I have to get it shipped out. So Oma's Halloween box coming up. Just saying. So anyway, if you saw the haul, you know that I saved like $68.32. Yes, I spent $105, but I did get a lot of high dollar stuff. And I stocked up on broth and, of course, more soup and freezer stuff, things like that. So that was pretty cool. Now, what are we going to talk about? Well, I want to talk about what I saw from an interview with Donald Trump on the economic club at the economic club in Chicago. It was the Bloomberg News, and he was interviewed. These are business people um, that know economics. Trump's mind is gone, you guys. It's gone. He's telling you, I'm a great mathematics. I'm great at mathematics. Apparently not. It's sad to watch this man who knows that he is in mental decline, cannot answer questions, cannot identify with reality, will not be told that what he thinks is wrong when it is wrong. You guys want him to be the leader of this country, and I am baffled. Have you ever spoke to a teenager? And I was a teenager and I knew everything. Most teenagers know everything there is to know. And you try to tell them something that you know for a fact. And they put their arms up and they huff and they're like, well, that's not how it's going to be. And when you're talking to that teenager, you're like, I guess you're going to have to learn for yourself. We don't have that option with Donald Trump. His mind is gone. His mind is gone. It's gone. He can't focus on a question. He never has an answer. He does what he's calling the weave, and what the weave is absolutely nothing. The weave is he can't focus on a topic, or he just doesn't want to answer the question correctly because he knows that what he says isn't the truth. I don't know. But in that interview, he was like a teenager who knows everything, but is not correct in what's going on. What about the town hall? The questions that he was asked, he couldn't even answer them. He didn't answer them. And then he went to music. He's gone. His Truth Social posts talking about Kamala Harris's medical conditions are disastrous and oh, hay fever, hives. He's gone. Mentally, Donald Trump is gone. All you have to do is watch him, listen to him. It's scary that you don't believe what he says when he doesn't even believe what he says because he knows better. Or does he? I mean, I don't know. The man is not doing well. Just go just go watch it. Go watch the Bloomberg News at the Economic Club in Chicago. Watch that. Just watch it and listen. And when a poignant question is asked, he has no answer for it. And his answers are incorrect. And then watch Music Fest. That's creepy. He's faltering in front of you. And it's up to you to get it because he could be our next leader. And that's scary. Economically, he's not got it. His plans would be tragic. What is it? Oh, what's the stat? Oh no, let me find this number here. Oh, it's not on this page. I don't know. I write down stuff. It doesn't mean I talk about it. But let's just talk about economics for a minute. Okay, here we go. His economics would add 7.5 trillion to our debt, which is 2 times the amount that the Harris administration will add. He would double the debt. His thing about tariffs, he's absolutely wrong about tariffs. And yet, when he says tariffs at his rally, woo, yay! Because you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You may never be able to afford an American made microwave. I know that's weird, but and if you have to buy one from China, you're going to pay a hell of a lot more for the one from China than the one made here, when right now I can't afford one made here. I have to buy the one from China. There's a reason for that. But that's where you have to look at the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025 to find out exactly why those tariffs will be put into place. It's to force us, the consumer, to have to buy stuff from manufacturers that we can't afford right now. He cannot handle being fact checked. When he believes something, I believe, when he says it, I believe he believes it, even though facts and reality are different from what he says. The man is declining, and he's declining fast, and he's probably under a lot of stress. I mean, look, if he doesn't win this election, he could go to prison. Yeah. But you know what I think? I think he should go for treason. And he wants to execute people. Well, what do you do? He's stressed. He's declining. And he does not have your best interest at heart. He's saving his own big old butt. All right. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Bye, y'all.